However, says RTX lighting doesn't work very well in caves, does it? They did it on purpose, however. They deliberately make the caves, and especially the nether, dark and spooky. It's like it's an artistic decision, which I don't agree with. But it's not that they can't make this work, it's that they deliberately made it so that it looks dark and spooky. Because the brightness, you just adjust the brightness, right? If you... In fact, I wonder if I can just adjust the brightness. But if we do this like... do it like this, then the overworld becomes too bright. Apparently you can't. Not in RTX. Yeah, you can't adjust the brightness in RTX. Like, the people who designed the lighting weren't thinking of people, like, building cities in the nether. Like, they thought the nether would just be a place that you explored temporarily and not try to live in permanently. Because the torches in the nether create less light. Or maybe it's just the nether rock. I guess like this is okay. I think it's the nether rock actually. The nether rock doesn't reflect light as much. It seems like. You see what I mean? We'll see. Eventually I plan to just like enclose this entire space in the pauper blocks. And maybe after I do that, things will be a lot brighter. So it might just be the nether rock. But I do actually think torches in the nether just give off less light. And I think it's hard-coded. And there's nothing you can do to change it from the player's side. Caves are the same, right? Caves are also really dark in RTX. And like lava caverns look great in RTX because of the contrast. But then, how often do you... How is this? It's the way the light stays inside the block when you place a torch in a hole. Yeah, there's also that. No, you're right. You're right. The indirect lighting is like the way ray tracing works, you're supposed to like have the light bounce around, but the way ray tracing in Minecraft works, it doesn't actually bounce, it just has a single ray from the source to the target, and it doesn't check for indirect illumination. Nor does it really compensate for indirect illumination. It's basically ray tracing, you can just set it. If you can have like bounce one more time, or two more times, or like 5 more times. The more bounces, the more calculations, right? Basically have it bounce one time, just doubles all the calculations for the ray tracing. So you have it bounce 5 times, you have to like do 5 times as much. Is it 5 times or is it 5 exponential, I forgot. Maybe it's 5 exponential actually. So it's an exponential increase in the number of rays you have to trace every time you bounce one more time. So yeah. And in Minecraft it just doesn't bounce at all. It's just like point to point and that's it. No bouncing. And so yeah, there's not much indirect lighting. How is this? I think the mathematical term is a lot. Yes, that's right. That's the mathematical term is yoink. It's I mean, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna... Ray tracing in Minecraft is more like an aspiration. It's like they wanted to do stuff, and then it's like, well, actually the hardware is not strong enough to do everything you want. So there's a lot of stuff they wanted to do, but they couldn't do everything, and so then in the end it's more an aspiration than an accomplishment, is what I'm trying to say. Ray tracing. But having said that, it's just Minecraft. The thing is, the ray tracing technology in Minecraft is not even the most advanced stuff. They just don't update it, is the problem. Because there's better algorithms since they did Minecraft ray trace, and they just have not updated Minecraft RTX with the latest algorithms. However, I'm surprised they did ray tracing for Minecraft in the first place. I think they wanted to see if they could do it, however. I mean, you're right, it's probably like one of the more difficult things to do of all the games, because like you can't control. The player controls what the environment is. Like the game designer doesn't control what the environment is. And so like you have to actually have a ray tracing system that works, that actually works, as opposed to just faking it to make it look good. Out of dust. Six actually. 6 times 9, 54. Yeah, Minecraft RTX is more of an aspiration than the actual accomplishment. they didn't quite get everything they wanted to do, I don't think. But you know, I'm not sure they really knew themselves what the limits were of RTX, and I think they just did it to see what would happen. Which I don't entirely blame them for doing that. Alright, you know, somebody's gotta try this stuff out. And then the next part of this... I guess we do the usual 3 chests. Plus 1. How does that work? that way, right? So that, and then 1, 2, 3. And then overflow. Oh crap. Do we need overflow? We don't need overflow. Because anything that doesn't come down just goes out the end and gets backed out. Ah, maybe we do want overflow. Do we want overflow? Yes. It's getting more complicated by the minute. 1, 2, 3 overflow. Okay, so if the overflow is there, one, two, three, four. Oops. Oh no, I broke the wrong thing. Okay. Assuming that all of that faces the right direction, which I think it does. If you get some reflections of the torches to see where these things are pointing. No, they all look right to me. And then from there, I think what I want... I can't do that, because they're only 2 blocks apart. They have to point down, because if I point them that way... There's not enough space for the other chest. Okay, we're gonna point down. Which means we're gonna have to dig down at some point. We point down into... chest, chest, chest. Alright, need more chests. Do have some more here. Okay, there you go. And I need a bunch of signs, don't I? Guess I can sort out the signs later. Need a lot more hoppers. Hoppers pointing down. Need a lot more hoppers. And I might need more placeholders too. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 44 placeholders. Which I don't think I have enough of. 41. Okay, so let me step back. More chests. What should we do? Maybe I should figure out the overflow. Because the rest of this is fairly straightforward. It's just finishing the boxes. Well, I guess I'll do it next week. What do we do about the next part? Because what I want is any overflow is destroyed, and then anything not sorted is put into a bigger storage, and then if we want the option to just destroy that as well, we just destroy that as well. So here we were looking at a bigger storage. What's the best way to do a bigger storage? But the bigger storage also needs an overflow. I guess it's not going to be that big, the storage. One, two. I'm thinking, like, how do I have maximum storage, minimum hoppers? You know what, let me just get more hoppers. Come back to this. Make another stack of boxes. Couple of stacks of hoppers. And a bunch of signs. Speaking of, how many signs do I have? 9, 14, 16. Alright, 2 stacks of those. This doesn't move when you're in the nether. Don't use that. What happened? I'm one shot. That. do we do signs? Just realized that we're better off turning these into sticks, is that right? Two sticks. Bamboo signs. Might as well make more. What else do I need? I think that's pretty much it.